Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you hear anything, it's my dog. He's down here chewing on his bones, so he can be a little loud at times. But yeah, so ignore that. Just want to give you a little heads up if you hear anything. But yeah, so today we are going to talk about all my favorites that I was loving in the month of July. I'm a little late, but you guys said you wanted to see it still, so here we are. Okay, so the first thing I was loving was the Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer. This, you guys, is so good. It is just so hydrating, but still full coverage. Doesn't crease. This is amazing. This reminds me a lot of my Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer, the big one. This reminds me so much of it, and I love that concealer. That is one of my ultimate favorites. So yeah, I've been absolutely loving this, and I have mine in Golden Natural. I use this when I'm more self-tanned. With this works. So I need a lighter shade for when I'm a little bit fair. There he goes, chewing on his phone. Another concealer I was loving was the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer, and I have this in shade Light Vanilla, and this is a shade that I use when I'm more fair, like right now. This concealer just blends out so easy and like just with one swipe. I'll show you. All of that pigmentation, all you need is one side of the wand for this eye and the other side of the wand for this eye, and that's all you need. And this gives you about a medium coverage, and then I add just a tiny bit right on the inner corner to add a little bit extra because for a little bit more full coverage right here on the corners. So these are super creamy and easy to blend. Next is the Revlon Candid Foundation, and I have mine in 320 Tawny. This is definitely when I'm more fair. I use this today, and this is just so natural. It's a medium coverage, but it's just beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of my It Cosmetics CC cream, but not as dewy. That's more dewy. This is a more natural finish. I enjoy this for like everyday wear. Next is a brow product, and it is the e.l.f. Wow Brow, and it doesn't say what shade it is, but it's a color. It's like a brown, and it's just like a brow gel, and I use this like if I'm not gonna fill in my brows at all. I use this just to feather out my brows, and then I'm just out the door. I just concealer this, and that's it. And he's just gonna keep chomping the bones super loudly. I have been back loving the Jaclyn Hill palette. Mine is super dirty. As you can see, I use this. I've been using it a lot this month. And this palette mostly for is the mattes. I love the mattes in here. They blend out so easily, so beautifully, just the perfect shades. The shimmers, actually, some of them I have begun not to like that much. They're not enough for me. Some of them are definitely pigmented, and some of them are like, So yeah, the mattes are beautiful. I do anyone else's makeup, I take this with me because it's just so versatile. I really am loving this palette this month. And I can do a super simple look or a super dramatic look with this palette. Okay, next is a setting spray. I went through about all three, the rose, the cucumber, and the coconut one, and I hadn't repurchased it. I just repurchased it this month, and I've already gone through this whole thing again. I just absolutely love this. The spray is just perfect. It just sets your makeup beautifully. I've already bought another one in rose. This is just so good, and it's so cheap. You can't go wrong with this setting spray. I definitely highly recommend that. Next thing I've been loving is this lip combo. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm wearing right now. I absolutely love this. The lip liner I use is the LA Girl Ultimate Lip Intense Stay Auto Liner and Keep It Spicy. This, look, I'm already like, I used to use it and then I've just been using other stuff, and I'm back loving this, and I've already pretty much finished it. This is all I have left. I'm definitely gonna be going out and buying a new one. This is like the perfect like darker nude shade. I love this. This goes with pretty much anything that I use, anything. But I have been wearing it with the Colourpop What's Your Sign Lux lipstick, and it's a nude shade, of course. I love my nudes, but just look at that nude shade. It is the perfect nude shade. I love this, and these two together, beautiful. So that lip combo has been my go-to. And it's just so simple to put on, and if you need to reapply it, just boop. And it's not matte, it's like a creamy finish. It's just really good. I love this shade. I am back loving the Butter Bronzer. This is just so good. This is what I use the regular bronzer when I'm more fair, and then deep bronzer when I'm more soft tanned. But just these shades are just so beautiful, so just easy to blend out in the perfect undertone. It's not too warm, it's like neutral, not too warm, not too cool. They're beautiful. I think mine actually broke, so I gotta be careful. But yeah, this bronzer, if you haven't tried it, give it a try. And they have so many shades now. Before, I think they only had 2, or maybe just this one. I don't remember, but they've come up with more shades, and now I'm sure you can find your shade. And I think there's one at Walmart, CVS, anywhere they sell Physicians Formula. And now 2 powders I have been loving. First is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I don't quite use this, actually, just kidding. I use this under my eyes when I just use concealer all over my face if I'm not wearing foundation and I want to set my concealer, because I crease like crazy, so I have to set my concealer. And this is a beautiful powder because it's not too matte, and it has a little bit of a sheen, so it just looks beautiful underneath the eyes. Even if I just have concealer on, it doesn't look too matte or cakey or anything. It's a beautiful powder. But what I normally use it for is setting my whole face. It has this beautiful sheen, so it just makes the skin look beautiful, poreless, and makes my makeup last all day. I really love this. Next, I only use this when I am more fair. It is the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder and Lavender. It's definitely a lavender shade, and for more fair. So I only use this when I'm more fair, and it just gives me the most highlighted under eye ever. Like, it just is so brightening, and it's just a great powder, and it's so finely milled, smooth. It is more mattifying than my Hourglass or my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, which I love. It is more mattifying, but I still love it, and it sets my makeup very beautifully, and I love how brightening it is. And then sometimes I will use this when I'm more self-tanned and I'm using a darker foundation shade. But what I'll do is I only will add it right here in the inside, just to brighten up, because it just brightens so much. It'll just brighten up a little bit more here where I want it to be brighter. So yeah, this powder is perfect for brightening and setting your concealer. And if you're more fair and you've been looking for a powder that's more brightening, because I know sometimes it can be hard if you're fair because you just stick to a translucent powder, but that will definitely brighten up your under eyes a ton. Yeah, I think that is it. That is all I have been loving for the month of July. I'm a little late uploading this video, but here it is. If you enjoy these type of videos, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.